how'd you get down here? The teleporter was supposed to be a one-time use. Oh, you must have grabbed onto me right as I teleported. What is it? You can't breathe underwater? Need a helmet? Go get it! I can always use a new minion. I'll put you on shark duty. Now then, my first order of business will be to create my underwater drone army, which I shall do after I pointlessly explain my entire diabolical plan to myself. After harnessing enough power from the city to power my teleporter, I finally reached my underwater base. It would have been much easier to get to if it wasn't for that past accident. But, nonetheless, now I'm here, and I have access to my hypno-gathering rockets. Once my underwater drone army is constructed, I will launch them out into the ocean. This will not only give me control of my sea creatures within the created barrier, but it will drain some water for future use. Now let's see. I need to send out 10 different missiles, then go out to each manually to input data. I'll have my drones on patrol with the sea creatures, just in case the blasted beta team or whatever their name is finds a way down here, which is highly unlikely, as I couldn't find such a route. So once I create this barrier and activate each missile, I'm free to teleport out of here to location X to finish the plan. Nothing can go wrong. I better not say that. It seems whenever the villain in any movie utters that sentence, everything possible goes wrong. Best to just end the scene with an evil laugh.
Well, team, do we have any information on Crunch's whereabouts yet? Team?
Dash!
Do we have any information involving Crunch's whereabouts?
Still no, sir. We've been looking all day, though.
Oh, really? Flex, turn your game off.
But sir, I'm in the middle of a battle.
Then finish it up. Now, Radia, start looking for Crunch again.
Why me? Why not all of us?
Because video games, TV, and computer are much more important than reading. Therefore, you're the only one who has any reason to stop what they were doing to do something of importance.
Game save, sir.
Well, then, in that case, you can help Radia. Heck, all of you can help. I'll check in later.
Well, what are you going to be doing?
Oh, nothing at all. I mean, I'll be helping, of course, by staying in the other room, the one that, doesn't have the fridge.
Oh no, you'll be helping us right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. According to TV, he's right here at...
Well?
Well, this can't be right.
What is it?
It says he's in the middle of the ocean.
Gasp! No, do you think Ogle disposed of him in the water?
Don't be silly. It's much more probable that Crunch was teleported to a cliff wherein he was forced to survive off the desolate landscape, and in the process he had to use his GPS tracking chip in order to make fire, therefore we couldn't find him. Then he got hungry, so he went diving for a fish and swam all the way out into the middle of the ocean in order to get that fish, where he then found a rock. So we got on the rock and found a new GPS tracking chip that we then proceeded to pick up the signal from.
Sir, doesn't it seem more likely that Ogle just has an underwater base and took Crunch hostage?
I hadn't thought of that. Okay, we'll go with Charge's idea. It seems much more action-packed than mine. So in that case, we'll need submarines in order to reach his base. Yes, the number for Subway, please. Yes, I would like to order a submarine.
Would you like the one that comes fully equipped with a robot suit and deploy ship?
Yes, that sounds lovely. And throw in that sub with the rope thing that I saw in your most recent catalog.
Okie dokie. I'll need your social PIN number, address, credit card number, social security number, date of birth, and any other information that could allow me to steal all the money from your bank account. I mean, make this transaction.
Just put it on my tab for now.
Dash?
What? Do you have another idea that would most likely be far better than mine and easier than mine, but I almost like to ignore?
Yes, why don't we just use the teleporter at Ogle's base? It would lead right to wherever they are.
Oh no, my silly little puppet. That would make this movie way too short.
Indeed.
You're actually taking Dash's side.
Well, it's not that I agree with him. It's more so that I've always wanted to go deep-sea diving.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Now I have even more reason to leave you behind.
What?
Well, we need someone to monitor frequencies and activity from somewhere other than underwater. And now that you've said you wanted to go, you're the most perfect candidate.
Dare I ask you to explain your reasoning behind that?
Well, I can't have any member of my team showing emotion on a mission. It could jeopardize the whole thing.
Boss, you cry all the time.
It's true. Whenever a mission goes wrong, you spend the day pouting.
Well, I think we spent enough time talking. Let's get to work.
But sir, we can't do anything until the subs get here.
Actually, you could establish a radio frequency within, say, a 100-yard radius of the location you told us all earlier.
Perfect. You do that while we all...
Underwater stuff for Mr. Dash. Are you member?
Yes, let me sign for it.
Are you Mr. Dash, Uncle?
Yes, that's me giving the pen.
No, I've also wondered what the boss's last name was.
Yeah, me too. All I know is his last initial is M.
Maybe it's Marble.
Or maybe Membrane.
Monster.
Malevolent?
Mystery.
Guess we'll never know.
Well, actually, his last name is Embroiderous, and his middle name is Uncleheimer.
Dash.
Uncleheimer.
Embroiderous?
How'd you find out?
Well, while you goons were busy saying random things, I walked over and asked to sign for the stuff too, thus giving me a glimpse of his name.
What's so funny?
Uncle Heimer!
Yes. Well, I'm sure your last name isn't normal.
My last name is Smith.
Oh, well, I'm sure Chard...
Williams.
Right, well, Flex's...
How about we just get to work on the sub before you're forced to bear any further humiliation?
Oh, fine, let's get to work.